Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry I cannot be with you today, but I am glad I can address you to share my thoughts on the importance of gender equality in our knowledge-based economies. Indeed, I would like to commend the organizers on the timely topic of gender balance in relation to human capital development and competitiveness. The European Union has set itself the ambitious goal of becoming a smart, sustainable and inclusive economy by 2020. This is known as the Europe 2020 strategy. If we want to turn this vision into reality, we need to make use of every single talent we have. So gender equality is not only a question of fundamental rights, it is a question of economic necessity. Gender equality can enhance the EU's economic performance, which is currently undermined by a low utilization of labour with low employment rates, low number of hours work and high unemployment among the women as compared to other parts of the world. Gender gaps in annual hours worked per year in the EU are considerable. While average working hours for men are close to 41, they are about 34 for women. Although there is no specific EU-level target on the female employment rate in the Europe 2020 strategy, the employment objective for 75% of both women and men aged 20 to 64 will not be achieved unless we manage to substantially increase women's participation in the labour market. If we look at gender equality in decision-making, we find that women continue to be seriously underrepresented in decision-making positions in Europe, across all walks of life. The higher up in a company you look, or in politics for that matter, the lower the percentage of women. And this is despite the fact that more women than men hold university degrees. Almost 60% of new university graduates in Europe are female. At the moment, women represent only 12% of board members of the largest publicly listed companies in the EU and 3% of presidents of boards. The underexploited pool of well-educated women represents an untapped potential for the EU economy and businesses at a time when human capital is key to competitiveness in the global economy. Making better use of women's talent is a business issue. Women mean business. Studies by McKinsey and other sources confirm that there is a positive correlation between the percentage of women in senior positions and company performance. To give an impetus to further progress in the corporate sector, I brought together CEOs and presidents of boards of European publicly listed companies on the 1st of March to discuss possible ways forward. I am ready to give self-regulation a last chance, and I encourage companies to develop credible self-regulatory initiatives to get more women into top management. I call on all European companies to sign the Women on the Board Pledge for Europe, to voluntarily increase women's presence on corporate boards to 30% by 2015 and to 40% by 2020. The pledge is available on my website and is open for signature. In 1 year's time, I will evaluate the progress made. If women remain seriously underrepresented, if self-regulation fails, we will consider taking action at EU level. There are sizable challenges ahead, but I am confident that we will overcome the obstacles and get more women into decision-making positions. Your conference can make a difference, and I look forward to read about your ideas and suggestions on how to mobilize the innovation potential with and through the women in Europe. Thank you very much.